The student who worked at night. What would you do if your dreams depended on sleepless nights? In today's story, you will follow a student who chose hard work over comfort and discipline over excuses. You will see how struggle can shape strength and how sacrifice can create success. And as you listen, you will improve your English naturally through clear and engaging storytelling. Lucas Bennett was a university student in Chicago. He studied mechanical engineering at a respected college. His dream was to design machines that could improve everyday life. But his journey was far from easy. Lucas came from a low-income family. His father worked as a delivery driver. His mother worked part-time at a local bakery. Money had always been limited at home. When Lucas received admission to the university, his family celebrated proudly. But behind their smiles, financial worry existed. Tuition fees were high. Living expenses were even higher. Lucas received a partial scholarship. It reduced some of the burden. But it was not enough to cover everything. He knew he had to support himself. During the day, he attended lectures and completed assignments. He listened carefully in class. He took detailed notes. He asked questions when he did not understand. But every evening, his routine changed completely. While many students relaxed or attended parties, Lucas prepared for work. He wore a simple uniform and left the campus quietly. He worked at a 24-hour convenience store near the university. His shift began at 10 p.m. It ended at 5 a.m. Sleep became a luxury. At first, the schedule felt impossible. His body felt exhausted during lectures. His eyes felt heavy in the mornings. Doubt slowly entered his mind. Some classmates noticed his tired appearance. They invited him to join group study sessions at night. Lucas politely refused most invitations. Few people knew his situation. At the convenience store, he managed the counter alone. He arranged shelves and handled late-night customers. Some nights were calm. Some nights were stressful. Occasionally, drunk customers behaved rudely. Sometimes shoplifters tried to steal items. Lucas remained patient and professional. He never allowed frustration to control him. Between customers, he opened his textbooks. He revised formulas quietly. He solved practice problems on scrap paper. He refused to waste even a minute. Many nights were cold and silent. Streetlights flickered outside the glass door. Lucas sometimes wondered if the struggle was worth it. But he reminded himself of his dream. His grades began to reflect his discipline. Despite limited sleep, he performed well in exams. Professors noticed his consistency. His confidence slowly grew. However, exhaustion took a toll. One morning, he nearly fell asleep during a lab session. His professor, Dr. Anderson, observed him carefully. Concern appeared on her face. After class, she asked Lucas to stay behind. She gently asked if something was wrong. Lucas hesitated but then explained everything honestly. Dr. Anderson listened quietly. She admired his dedication. She encouraged him to apply for a research assistant position in her department. The position offered a small stipend. More importantly, it reduced his financial pressure slightly. Lucas applied immediately. He was selected after a short interview. Now, his schedule became even tighter. Daytime research added responsibility. Night shifts continued at the store. Rest became shorter. There were nights when he wanted to quit. His body ached from fatigue. His mind struggled to concentrate. But he refused to surrender. He created a strict daily routine. He scheduled short power naps between classes. He improved his time management. Discipline became his greatest tool. Months passed with silent determination. Lucas saved most of his earnings carefully. He reduced personal expenses completely. His focus remained sharp. One winter night, something unexpected happened. A regular customer named Mr. Thompson entered the store. He was a retired engineer. Mr. Thompson often noticed Lucas studying during quiet hours. He once asked about his major. Lucas explained his passion for engineering sincerely. That night, Mr. Thompson stayed longer than usual. He shared stories about his own student struggles decades ago. He spoke about working part-time to pay tuition. He admired Lucas's persistence. He offered to mentor him occasionally. Lucas felt grateful for the support. Over the next few weeks, they met during slower hours. Mr. Thompson explained complex engineering concepts simply. He shared practical insights from his career. Lucas's understanding deepened significantly. His research performance improved. His professor noticed remarkable progress. At the end of the semester, Lucas achieved top grades in 2 difficult subjects. His name appeared on the academic excellence list. Pride filled his heart quietly. But the journey was not over. Tuition fees for the next year remained challenging. Lucas continued working at night. One evening, he received an email from the university administration. He had been selected for a merit-based financial grant. His consistent academic performance had made the difference. Tears filled his eyes when he read the message. The grant reduced his financial burden significantly. For the first time, he felt a sense of relief. He reduced his night shifts slightly. Sleep improved gradually. His health stabilized. During his final year, Lucas led a major engineering project. His team designed a low-cost energy-efficient device. The project received recognition at a national competition. Judges praised his innovative thinking. Media coverage highlighted his story briefly. But Lucas remained humble. On graduation day, he stood proudly in his cap and gown. His parents sat in the front row with emotional eyes. Years of sacrifice had meaning. Lucas later secured a position at a reputable engineering firm. The salary was stable and rewarding. Financial stress disappeared gradually. One evening, he visited the convenience store where he once worked. He thanked the manager sincerely. He remembered the long nights and silent struggles. He also visited Mr. Thompson to express gratitude. The old engineer smiled warmly. "Hard work builds more than success," he said. Lucas understood that completely now. The nights of exhaustion had built resilience. The sacrifice had built discipline. Life rarely gives success without effort. Sometimes progress requires silent struggle. Sometimes growth happens in darkness. Lucas's story reminds us that circumstances do not define destiny. Determination does. Discipline does. Even when you feel tired, continue. Even when results seem slow, continue. Even when no one sees your effort, continue. Because one day, those sleepless nights may become your greatest strength. One day, your sacrifice may become your success. And one day, you will look back with pride.